Well, hi, good morning. It's August 6th, September 6th. September 6th here. This is my fourth day looking at this machine, and it's over. It's over. And I'm going to just be a quick video here explaining what has happened. It's, maybe the machine can be brought back to work properly. The problem is this. Now, I've had no experience with reel-to-reel tape, so I've learned a lesson here, and the lesson is all these tapes are deteriorating to the point where they will do exactly what was going on in this machine. It's not just this tape, it's every magnetic tape, every form of magnetic tape, VCR, cassette tape, reel-to-reel, you name it. They are all going south slowly due to inevitable chemistry in the materials that were used to make the tapes in a process called hydrolysis, which is a surprising term to me. I think hydrolysis sort of says water, but maybe water is involved. Storing these at low temperature and low humidity will extend their life, but it will not preserve them. They cannot be preserved. So fortunately, that's the situation. Now, there is a company in the United States making these tapes new. So you can buy a brand newly minted magnetic tape. I'm going to guess it's just as good as these. It's just as good as they ever were. And so that's a way out. You would buy tapes from that company. It's about $100 a tape. And that's why this is over. Yes, sir. There's lots of tapes available on eBay. Many of them are old, vintage tapes. If they haven't already done what these have done, they're going to do it too. And so that's too bad. That's really too bad, because this isn't the only gigantic reel-to-reel tape recorder I've got. I've got another great big Sony machine that, I'd love to have one of these two working. It would actually be good. And look what I've done. So I have my two sons on this tape, recorded in around 1993. The tape is falling apart. You heard a little bit of it, but the machine wasn't running very well at that time. Luckily, I have copied these tapes previously. Years ago, I had another machine working, and I copied these tapes. And am I wrong? I think they might exist as on YouTube, although maybe not public. So that's the situation here. Reel-to-reel, not a good idea. Tape, not a good idea. What is a good idea? Vinyl records and earlier record types, many earlier record types previous to vinyl. Obviously, still lasting really well. So invest in your records. Don't invest in cassette tapes. Oh my God, all those huge collections of VCR tapes that people have. All going south. And you know what else is going away on us? Color photographs. Now, of course, today we take photographs with our telephones. We know they're all digital. But all those photos taken from the 1960s forward that are in color are all fading away and disappearing. Black and white ones are hanging on. But color ones, they're all going away too. So it's not, as I discovered some years ago when I looked into archiving stuff around some of these kinds of issues, and I discovered that archiving audio information is not an easy game at all. Not only are the the substrates or the materials the information is being recorded on failing, but they have to preserve old machines like this and much, much older. Oddly enough, one of the formats which is going to hang on for a long time is a wire recorder. I don't know if you know this or not, but prior to using magnetic tape, steel wire was pulled through a machine, something like this, and the recording was made on the steel wire. And that stuff is going to last a long time, oddly enough. So there we are. It's really too bad. It's really too bad. So I'm going to get back to the 1937 radio I was working on. Get that guy finished off. First, I have to put this all back together. So, oh well, you never know. You just never know. You never know what you're going to know until you know it. Well, say goodbye to the Beocorder. This actually belongs to a second time around store in the city of Toronto. And what they do is they go around, they collect a pile of stuff, they present it to me and say, Jim, can you make any of this stuff saleable? And so I go through it, and for not much money or no money at all, I make improvements to the stuff they have, and then they sell it. Mostly it's radios, but in this case they bought this guy. So this guy, he will end up on sale for some tiny amount of money somewhere in the future down in the city of Toronto. So that's the end of it. It's very sad because I really got kind of excited there for a while. I thought, oh, I'm going to have a really nice recorder here, but no. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Back to the 1937 radio to finish off. I think it needs an alignment at this point. See ya.